On Sundays at Skipjack's, brunch is on the menu, but it's the musicians that draw the crowds. And many come to see this one, a man who, believe it or not, can't see them.
He's unbelievable.
Tony's one of the most incredible musicians that I've ever known.
Tony DeBlois is not only blind, he's autistic and has savant syndrome.
He just learned when he was 26 how to button the big buttons on his pajamas. He was 27 before he learned to button the little buttons on his tuxedo. 28 before he learned to buckle a belt.
The rare condition leaves him mentally behind, but musically, brilliant.
Speaking just for me.
He has a repertoire of over 8,000 songs.
Come on, let me show you where it's at.
Tony gave us only a sample of that list.
This is fun.
A list that only gets longer every time he turns on the radio.
He's able to hear a song once and play it.
This tonic and gin.
He's a piano man for sure, but also plays a total of 21 instruments. His mom says all this strength was born from a very fragile start.
To me, Tony was a gift from God.
Tony was her 9th pregnancy, and at birth, weighed just over a pound.
He was so severely premature that his eyes were fused shut like little baby kittens. The doctors came in and gave me a choice to let him live or die.
He eventually grew to find his speech and first steps. But even before that, this drummer found his beat.
Then he was about 2.5. My husband and I watched Lawrence of Arabia on television. About 6 weeks later, I hear a theme song from Lawrence of Arabia coming from his bedroom.
Way I see it, the world is beautiful.
Now 31, he's a man with so much music inside, he can't help but belt it out.
Shout to the heart, and you're to blame, darling.
It just sort of brings me a joy of doing it. It's just joyful for me.
Tony's very first CD was a classical CD.
Tony has his own CDs. He's toured the world too.
I've been to Singapore twice, Taiwan 3 times.
He finds his passion in these melodies, his purpose in this message.
It's okay to be different. Believe in yourself. Always have high hopes. Don't give up on your dreams.
He has so much enthusiasm for life.
The best part I like it was when they go, yeah, woo!
His fans will tell you it's not what he plays, but who Tony is that moves them. A man who's turned his every limitation into a limitless form of genius.
It's a musical gift to the world.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tony is a graduate of Berklee College of Music and is now on a nationwide tour. His next goal is to play at Carnegie Hall. Cara Jones, Fox 25 News.
Her bus is gonna be here in like 2 minutes.
Oh dear.
Morning cartoons, morning juice. They're what you might call routine for a girl who is anything but. And while you may have noticed her wheelchair,
Be careful.
Kai Harriet doesn't seem to.
This is every morning. Come on. You have a wonderful day.
She's a 5-year-old with a short name and a very long list of friends.
Andrew, Aspen, Joanne. Come and get me.
Here in her classes at the Quincy Elementary School,
It's fun.
her voice is soft-spoken.
Wow.
Her courage echoes loud and clear.
Yeah.
While her classmates walk, Kai wheels. While they play, she often watches from the sidelines. But in this smile, you won't detect the slightest bit of envy.
I'm on the news, girl.
Even though Kai could once jump, just like they do.
I could remember the sound of her feet running.
Her mother remembers the day everything changed. July 1st, 2003.
I just felt like How could it happen?
Kai was hit by a stray bullet while she and her sister played on their Dorchester porch.
I was scared because I didn't know if she was dead.
It hurted.
Kai was shot up there on the 3rd floor. Crews got here in time to save her, but the bullet severed her spine and left her paralyzed.
All I can remember from there was, you know, the doctor saying to my mother and I at the same time, the only thing that would ever make Kai walk again in this lifetime would be a miracle.
The man with the gun was Anthony Warren. He's now awaiting trial for firing the shots during an argument.
I hope that, you know, that one day, you know, he'll be able to say, hey, I'm really sorry to Kai.
So far, time hasn't brought that apology, just forgiveness.
I let it go a long time ago. I had to.
Meanwhile, Kai has always found a way to make music, even during her many months of rehab, and now even on trips to the nurse's office.
I can see
The music hasn't stopped.
ocean, on the ocean. 4, 5.
She knows her numbers, she loves her art, but Kai's greatest gift is in making everyone around her feel just as lucky as she does.
She never complained. She taught me to be courageous, to have strength, because she has it.
Yes.
3 years later, she understands the crime, she understands its consequences. The only thing Kai will never accept
All right, see you tomorrow.
is this sentence.
I want to walk again, and I know I'm gonna walk.
In Boston, Cara Jones, Fox 25 News.